Okay, we're live. We're here. We're back. We took a small hiatus, but we're back filming, and we have our duck with us. This is Dawn. So I don't know if our last episode was if we had Dawn on it last time, but I don't think we had a baby duck. Hey?
I don't know.
I don't think so. So since our last episode, we had our ducklings born, and 5 died, unfortunately, and then the last one was Dawn, and we took her into the house because it was a bit cold in the barn, hence the other one's not surviving. Anyways, she's been a joy to have.
Minus
what? Oh, the poo? Yeah, so she was raised in the house, so she acts like a little house duck. She fits in, follows Mika, our dog, around. And honestly, I just love listening to her through the house. And anyways, we transitioned her out to the barn to get used to not being in the house. And
so she sleeps in the barn, but she makes her way to the doors of the house, and
she walks up our back deck, all the stairs to get to the back door, and chirps for us at the back door.
And it's quite a few stairs.
It's pretty high.
There's three different flights of stairs. So,
and it's the cutest watching her try to climb stairs. So, anyway, she's sitting outside my office studio daily too now. So she comes in with me with clients, and she's honestly just a little joy to have because
she really doesn't do anything. She just lays on the floor, and she really isn't a problem.
She just wants to be around us.
She has not fit in with the other ducks.
No.
So I don't know if she's gonna or not at this point, but
she's just gonna be the house duck or the therapy duck, which I'm not upset about. It would be nice though for her to fit in with the other ducks.
It would be nice. It would be very nice.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I think it also might actually be a boy. So Donnie.
It's a boy.
Yeah, it might be a boy. This is the joys of homesteading, though. Honestly, I'm walking around and the duck's following Mika. Mika's following me. I'm walking everywhere. I have the two of them following along behind me everywhere I go. I just love it. I think it's the sweetest. I feel so lucky. I have a dog and a duck following me around every day, all day long.
Yeah, it's definitely cute. I have to get over what expectations I have for how the property looks because I'm constantly running around trying to hose off places that she's shit. So it's very frustrating because I've got the chickens out and under control, and so that was a major problem. And now it's just. But I guess that's a constant, and I have to manage my expectations.
There's always something to do when you're homesteading. Anyways, thought we'd just pop on and give a little update around things that are happening here, what's going on with us. So might be kind of a short episode today, but just to kind of go over some things that we've been working on. Milking's been an up and down roller coaster.
Yeah.
And I gotta hand it to you. You are persevering. You are persevering through the challenges of working with a milking cow that never been milked before outside of us.
I don't want to go back to work. So this is...
So you got to figure this out.
If I can't make this work, I feel like you're going to make me get a job. So
no, you got to make this work because I like you home and I love you doing this stuff.
I'm trying my hardest to make her cooperate, but it's been...
Okay, well, explain what happened.
Well, the first few weeks were really good. Everything was going really well until it wasn't anymore. She developed probably some kind of a parasitic infection, pretty common after a cow's calf. Their immune systems are compromised. So she developed some kind of a I don't know, mites or something like that. I can't think of what it was exactly, but we had to treat her. So I treated her in the stanchion, which probably wasn't the best idea, but it's the only place that I can contain her. And the stuff that I had was in a spray bottle. So I sprayed her and she got fucking super pissed. And basically, I think that was around like the 3 or 4 week mark after she calved, maybe 4 weeks. And she was just pissed. After that day, she was pissed. And then shortly thereafter, she kicked the milking machine. She broke out of her stanchion and and this all literally happened within like days. So it was a really like rough go. But she broke out of her stanchion and it was stupid of me to have the milker where I have it in hindsight, but whatever. That's always 2020. So when she broke out, she just like basically walked onto it and like crunched it like it was like a fucking, like it was like made
a pop
out of
can.
Yeah, actually, it was like she just, yeah, like it was a pop can. She just crushed it. And so it was all like mangled up and anyway, there's been so much.
You've been so black and blue. Jess was so beat up from getting kicked by this cow. Literally, I
basically had a nervous breakdown, I would say.
Yep. It was honestly a true test to your patience. Like,
I had like a month of like a nervous breakdown or 6 weeks of like, we haven't podcasted. Obviously, I have not been in the mood to podcast. Because that's like my whole life right now is literally revolving around the cows. And it's just been so difficult that, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it.
Well, every morning, like think of it like every morning you were like stressing out about like, oh my God, how's this morning going to go? Because you literally got the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah. So imagine like psyching your, like, I know you guys know what it's like because I've worked in a job before where I have to get up in the morning and psych myself up to go. Like it's, and I've done that before. And so like, but this was on a bigger scale because you might just not like to go to work and have to psych yourself up. And that sucks. But like, do you go into work and get the shit kicked out of you? Do you get that?
Literally, and, like, she got kicked and like you flew into the sink thing that we have.
Yeah, we have like a 10-foot stainless steel sink in the barn, but that didn't happen once. That probably happened half a dozen times, if not more. That I got kicked so hard that I flew off my stool into the cabinet.
Like we were talking about one morning, I'm like, okay, well maybe you should wear hockey equipment. Should you put like some padding on? Like, yeah. Like we don't know. Like she's so pissed and she's so fussy. It was honestly, I think the one morning you said, she's lucky for me because I'm more stubborn than her and I will wait that bitch out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only thing that I am very stubborn and I was not going to let her win.
Persistence. Honestly, this is a good test to like, you know, when you want to get to that certain breaking point where you're like, I quit, I'm done, I don't want to do it. Literally, I
said I'd kill her. I said I'd butcher her. I said that a few times.
You told her that too.
I told her that, yeah.
If you're not going to give me your milk, you're going for beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did turn the corner not long after that, I feel like. I think I actually said what happened to Daisy will happen to you.
I don't know if that did it, but something shifted because now she's letting you milk again, but only by hand.
Yeah.
So every morning now it's literally, we were taking out to milk.
Yeah, you did that a handful of times, which was really nice. It would be nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Your hands are tired.
My hands are very tired. It's very difficult. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm getting it. She's coming in. We're friends again. Our energies both have shifted. She's still a bit hesitant to come in some mornings, but for the most part, I feel like we're friendly.
Usually when Jess comes in after the chores in the morning, I'm always like, so how did it go?
Yeah, but it's been like way better. Like
honestly, every day.
Pretty much every day for the last, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks
So
now,
she's consistent.
probably. So
we're on the up and up. We're getting milk.
I made butter again for the first time in a while because I just haven't had the milk.
And you're hand milking 4 liters a day.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
I got 5 today.
Really?
Today I got 5. Yeah.
That's really impressive. I don't think you guys know just how much work that is to hand milk.
Well, yeah, okay. I think also people don't, like, I think it's really not that difficult for the average person, if I'm being honest. Like, I think most people could milk a cow if they were given, I think the more difficult thing is it's just for me because my hands are fucked.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's really not that much milk. Like most Mennonites and stuff are still milking by hand. I watch a lot of YouTubers that are still milking by hand. So a lot of people milk by hand and they get good amounts of milk. Sometimes they do it twice a day, but a lot of times they do have a partner. Like there'll be 2 of them. But so yeah, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just happy that she's milking. So I'll take what I can get.
And honestly, it's really nice because when Jess milks, the little calf is in there at barn with you guys, and she's just the sweetest little thing.
So even on the days where it hasn't been good days with Mabel, at least it's been like every day consistent with Pat, getting her on the halter and walking in, tying her up, eating, going out. Like, so we've become really close too. So that's cute. And we're hugging and kissing.
It's good. She's going to be trained to be like our long-term milker. So this is like...
Yeah, this is the relationship that you want.
Yeah. Starting from the very beginning, we're training her from the get-go. So it's...
yeah.
Sharing all this bringing tears.
Well, I don't feel like I have to cry. I just feel like my eyes are watering. But, I mean, maybe I'm like deep down needing to cry and so it's coming out. But I don't feel like I need to cry. I just feel like my eyes are watering.
Well, I guess your body just needed to have a release. Oh, another update. We sat with Cambo on Mother's Day, Jess and I.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to us. Honestly, it was the best gift for us. So I don't know if people that are listening know what Cambo is, but it's a frog medicine. It's a bicolor tree frog from the Amazon. And this frog medicines, it's the secretion from the frog, and it goes on our skin. So burn a couple of superficial marks on the top of the skin to pull it back and then put the secretion on, and it travels through your bloodstream. Anyways, really profound changes happened with Cambo. It's known as the cleaner, the purifier, the cleanser of the body. So it's cleaning through the blood, parasites, toxins, environmental toxins, any kind of waste or energetic blockages, even trauma, and it pulls into the stomach and then you purge. But your body purges other ways as well. You'll sweat, you can have tears, bowels. I guess that's it. I've even had stuff come through my eyes, like granules come out of my eyes before. Anyways, really profound changes. Everything just like your body it cleans your body. So after Cambo, generally you start to want to clean your environment so that it matches how you feel on the inside. So a lot of people can have kind of these big breakthroughs after sitting with the medicine. So anyways, we've sat with Cambo. Jess has been working on milking and getting into the routine and regulating your nervous system as best as you can through that. That was a true test because like you're really working on coming out of fight mode and down regulating. And so like Jess would drink a tranquility tea in the morning, not coffee, no stimulants, no caffeine. Jess would have her tranquility tea, go set herself up in her shop, get herself prepared, settle her nerves, and then go and milk. This was like a huge shift for you, a huge shift. You weren't rushing. You took your time. You settled. You listened to podcasts in the morning, got all your equipment set up. So this was a huge shift for you instead of just rushing and like, I gotta go. I gotta start the chores. Da, 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 da. You're just like, no, I like my morning routine. Don't come in. I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah, and we're like a bit behind with everything right now. I mean, the weather's been shit, so I think every farmer is behind. But I think I'm also just like whatever. Like it'll get done.
I don't think we're behind at all. I think we're right on time. Everything's just working out perfectly.
Well, I'm behind. I have a lot of cutting. We also planted 70 some odd trees this year, and we have to keep them alive. They're really small. They're like 24 inches. So there's like a lot of cutting cedars. And and there's a lot of cutting and weed like trimming that I have to do around them to keep the grass and weeds down. So like
you're trimming like
as the grass is getting taller and like we have like there's just so much to do.
Well, you're cutting 5 acres of grass right now on your own.
I'm cutting 8 acres of grass, but
8 acres of grass. Yes, that's right. So, and weed whacking it.
Yeah. So there's just not enough sunlight right now to get it all done. But anyway, I got through like half of it and then it rained. So hopefully between tomorrow and Monday, I can hopefully finish.
Honestly, I'm not like this is to me this is great timing. Everything's again working on divine timing because this week coming is going to be beautiful, sunny. It's going to be perfect for prepping our garden, getting it tilled, getting the rows all organized, compost in, weed barrier laid down, and all my seeds worked out. I am so happy. I have tended to my little seed babies and they are ready and they're sitting in my greenhouse and I got to water them still tonight, but I'm so happy with them. Honestly, I didn't know that this was a hobby of mine and is forming into like a total passion because I actually ran a seed starting workshop here on the farm, which was an absolute hit. All women came out that have no real skills really with seed starting. And they're all just here like, all right, teach me some skills. Like, let me learn. And that was one of the best feelings, like walking away from that, watching how many people are so interested in learning how to grow their own vegetables and to gain a new skill and to learn how to be a little bit more self-sufficient. And also just like being excited about gardening. I feel like this huge shift is happening. People are watching more homestead videos. People are getting into more gardening or like grandmother hobbies, like, I don't know, basket weaving, knitting. Like women are learning how to, we're meant to be working with our hands all the time. And like that is something that we're seeing a huge shift. That's what we're going back to. And because AI is taking over so many jobs and there's so much, like that's really, I don't think people realize how that's going to really impact our daughter, like our generations and for the years to come. But the reality is they're going to be working with AI and like it's going to take over a lot of things and post-secondary education is also going to look quite different. And so if we learn to amalgamate or find rhythm between nature and utilizing the technology to help us, I think that's part of like the new earth. That's part of what we're going to be shifting into and utilizing it to support us. That also requires people to shift gears and pivot because I think because it's going to take over jobs and future jobs for our kids are going to look different. I think, that's why there's a huge push going back into like the homesteading type of skills. Like you've been watching videos from like the skills from like the 1800s, early 1900s. Yeah.
Just like basic stuff, but like even just recipes and how they used to cook, but like so many fascinating things that we've lost over such a short period of time. Well, like the almost obvious one, like is bacon grease. Like they talked about how in the I think this one was like 1930s or something, or 1930s, 40s, but every woman had a tin, like a tin can on the stove with bacon grease in it. And that's what they would use to
cooking oil,
cook on their cast iron pans for everything. And then they would even add it into certain recipes for flavoring. And it was just like fascinating because I did not grow up with that at all. I grew up with like my mom was like so grossed out by all that and we had to like get rid of everything. And I just remember my dad insisting it not go down the drain.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents too.
And like if my dad wasn't looking, I would put it down the drain, like just so retarded because I was lazy. But
My parents would pour into a can,
yeah,
and then once it cooled, they would throw it in the garbage.
yeah,
And then we would pat the bacon down dry,
yeah, right.
get all the fat out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get all the good stuff off.
I know.
But there's 1,000 other things that our grandparents and great grandparents did that, like, we're so retarded. Like we've just become so retarded.
Like we don't know how to cook from scratch. Our generation, like, I mean,
even like okay, when like you couldn't get sugar, that was even another thing. Like depression era food, like I can't remember the ingredients, but like they learn how to make like chocolate cake, but it had no sugar in it and no chocolate.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, and even like after the depression was over and you could have it, people still kind of preferred
What they were making.
that. Yeah,
alternative.
They had like become accustomed to it, and
Yeah.
it tasted better to them. They liked it, but
Honestly, like I watched videos around like poor man's food, like poor man meals, like from like what, 19 like between like the 30s and 60s, and because of the depression, the war, like people were using they were so frugal, innovative, and they actually became like some of like the like split pea soup and stuff like that. Like
what's your
soup.
fucking obsession with that shit?
It looks good, and
disgusting.
I want to use our ham. And I honestly,
we have, like,
I don't think
so
you've had.
gross. No, I haven't, but I don't need to. The name is disgusting.
But you haven't even tried it.
No, who wants to eat?
Oh my
anything
god!
with
Well, I'm gonna
peas?
try it when your dad comes. I'm gonna cook it, and your dad will love it. And if you don't like it, he can take it home.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of like something that this trainer at CrossFit, I can't even remember her name now, but she like it was one of those times I was fat trying to get skinny, and she like gave me this diet to eat, and it was like a whole bunch of like egg. You like made it in a muffin tin, and it was like eggs
Like
and
a
like
quiche. Like mini
yeah,
quiche.
I guess, but she wanted you to make like so many at once, like it was
so they're little quiche bites.
yeah, fine, but
Yeah.
they were like too many, and then put them in the fridge, and then they were like slimy after like
Yeah.
the first or second day.
Yeah, I
but
don't
I
like
made
that.
like 100, and I was like, this is fucking the worst.
Make
And
like
then
100 of them.
well, I made like a tin full, and then the split pea soup reminds me of the name of it, like this disgusting soup that she made me make, and I gagged at the smell of it, and then I just threw it out in the fucking
All right, so that's a
compost.
separate experience
separate
than
meals.
those. Okay.
Yeah, but it sounds like that to me, and it doesn't sound appealing. Split pea soup with like it's ham, like that's so gross.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when they were cooking, they would have everything in cast iron pan, and they would be rendering down the fat and cooking the meat, so like overnight.
Okay, look, we just ate, and I don't feel good, and I don't want to talk about this disgusting split pea fucking.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
soup.
try it, and I'll probably show it, and she'll probably like it, and then we'll be back here, and you'll be like, yeah, you're right.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe not.
So, anyways, we got gardens going in this coming week, and if you planted May 2 for a weekend, we've done that every previous year, and we've always done it way too early, which is why we wait to June 1st now, because we lost 80 tomato plants last year.
On June 2nd. So how do you know
June
that June
2nd.
1st is the day?
Because it's going to be fine. I keep checking. The temperature is not going below like 10 or 14, so we're fine. We're good. We're in the clear. So this year our goal is staples, like basic staples for a house. Here's the thing: when you get into like homesteading, or if you even want to do like urban homesteading, or if you're like awake and you want to try to get into preserving or canning or any of that kind of stuff, grow, buy, can only what you actually like. You don't have to do all the things like I've tried. You can just do the things that you actually will eat and want in your cabinets.
Yeah, like I don't like vegetables, so
You keep saying that, but then you love salad. You got
I don't love salad. I like salad for 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. I like it
in the summer.
in the very summer. And this is the thing about us, we're retarded. We're not supposed to eat salad or want salad in February. We're supposed to want it in the period that it grows, which is when I want it. So I don't mind eating like delicious enchilada salad. Big, thick tomato slices off the vine.
Cucumber.
With some of my basil, maybe a little bit of a nice, like I'm trying to think of the type of lettuce, but like...
Butternut crunch.
Yeah, the butternut crunch would be good with some balsamic.
Some sugar snap peas, cucumbers.
That's pushing it. You see?
Radish.
You always have to.
Radish.
You always have
I
to
like
wreck
all
it.
the vegetables and just
it's only three. It's only mozzarella. No, stop. It's only mozzarella cheese, tomato, and like a little bit of
I know, but that's
basil
the only
or
salad
lettuce.
that you like.
Okay,
I'm
but
saying that there's other kinds
but that's
of
why I
garden
don't like
salads.
it, because you wreck it by adding too many things. It's simple is best.
I know. So that's why we only eat enchilada salads here. That's the only salad we ever eat.
Well, it's the best. Like, why? Like, I'm sorry, but does actually anybody really find a bowl of lettuce appealing to them? Like a huge bowl of lettuce? Like, what the fuck is appealing about that? It's so disgusting.
Honestly, I think pretty well all of my 20s, every day I would always have salads, and I put all the vegetables in, all the colors, because if I eat the colors of the rainbow, then I'm really healthy. Except my gut was not happy with eating that.
Yeah, because your gut doesn't want to eat raw vegetables.
Yeah, and also now that like we're connected more to the rhythm of nature, my body doesn't want salad any other season than summer.
Yeah, so anyway, it's not that I don't like vegetables, it's that I don't like a lot of them, and I don't like the weird ones. Like, nobody wants a radish, okay? Never. Nobody
we're
wants...
growing broccoli, peppers.
Broccoli is... I can't believe you're growing broccoli. I thought we agreed that we weren't going to grow broccoli.
But Abby likes broccoli.
Broccoli sucks. It didn't even grow. It was the worst.
We still have so much... You know what? We have freeze-dried broccoli in jars that we...
It was like... It didn't even look like broccoli. It looked like...
Because that's what broccoli's supposed to look like, not from the grocery store,
Yeah,
Jess.
but it's gross. It wasn't even... Anyway, it's a waste of time, people. Don't fucking waste your time with broccoli.
I liked it.
Potatoes, carrots, tomatoes.
Yeah, because we can.
That's it. And then maybe a little bit of lettuce. That's it.
No, because
beans.
I got
Okay. I like beans. I don't
cucumbers.
care for... Cucumbers are fine because you can make pickles. I don't care for snap peas. They're a waste.
They are the best garden treat when you're walking through the garden. That's really why.
Okay, but they're not practical for any other reason, and they're hard to grow.
They're very easy
I don't mind the beans. I like that. Corn was a waste of time, unless you're going to grow fucking fields of it, which we could.
Why fields?
Because it just didn't turn out good the last couple years, did it?
Yeah, well, we were playing around with different varieties.
Yeah, that's the other thing, people. Don't let your wife talk you into varieties, okay? Because women think they know everything and they don't.
I want to see what I like.
I'm talking right now. Women think they know everything and they don't. Like when you bought the red dent seeds and
I know that was
you made us eat it, and it was artisan. It wasn't even fucking edible corn. It was disgusting.
To hang on your door.
So this is the problem: is women want to oh, whoa. And none of it's practical, and it's garbage, and
not all of it.
Your husbands are the ones that have to do the work, or me. I'm the one that has to do the garden and prep it, and then I don't even want to eat it. I like watermelons.
We grow. This year I'm growing yellow watermelons.
I like melons, honeydew, whatever.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah, fine, cantaloupe.
Pie pumpkin, zucchini. I'm growing lots of zucchini again. I love zucchini.
What do we do with zucchini? Okay, yes.
I bake with it.
That's true. The only reason I accept zucchini is because she makes brownies with it, and they're to die for.
So good.
I typically gain a lot of weight in the summer around zucchini time.
Don't blame the brownies.
I am blaming the brownies.
They're protein
but
brownies.
They're good. But I
hardly
definitely
any
gain
sugar.
weight. Because I'll eat 4 to 6 of them a day.
Well, that's why. That's why. It's not the brownies, it's your
Breakfast,
consumption.
lunch, and dinner. So good.
I love that because
so good.
I love watching people eat what I cook or bake and seeing the joy.
Speaking of, we got to make some syrup for the milk because I've been craving more chocolate milk.
Oh,
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So good.
The best chocolate milk I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
And it's cacao,
maple syrup, vanilla.
And vanilla. I think that's it. It's only 3
you
ingredients.
Just cook it down.
No, you don't even cook it down. You just mix it.
Well, you heat it up so it blends it together.
Did I? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't remember. Anyway, it was good. And it lasts in the fridge for weeks, like the
We
syrup.
had chocolate
and then,
milk. Oh my God. That
Yeah.
was like dessert every night.
and it
glass
gets
of chocolate
the kid to drink it.
Yeah, that was good.
She likes it, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What else is there to talk about? Anything? Or I guess we got I'll just quickly tell you we got the chickens. We got the chickens back on the pasture, so that's good in their mobile tractor. So that's probably a couple weeks late that I would have liked it done, but it was it's just been so wet and cold. And then we have our 65 new meat birds in the brooder, so we'll have fresh chickens available end of June. And we have our new layers in there as well, getting ready to go.
As far as the chickens that are available, I'm going to be putting out a newsletter for pre-order.
Yeah.
For the
minimum of 5, I think, is good for me because
minimum of 5.
you guys won't understand. I'm just gonna break it down for you so you understand because people don't understand. So if I have 65 chickens that I butcher, and I say example June 29th is the pickup day between 6 and 8 p.m. or whatever it is, because that's just how it works. It is what it is. It's out of my control. And I bring them back, and can you imagine 65 chickens? I'm not an actual store. I don't have capacity to refrigerate 65 chickens.
And one person per chicken, the 65 cars coming through our property.
So I have to tell 65 people in a few hour span to come and pick up their chickens. It's never going to fucking happen, and I won't do it. I don't have time for that. So I'm asking for customers that are able to purchase 5 or more. And I've already got a good chunk of people that are a couple of 10s and 7s. So feel free. If you have freezer space, get 5 or 10 and divvy them up between your family.
We stock up. That's what we do. We get all of our chicken frozen for the year. So what
you got to have people coming in bulk. That's the cheapest way to do it for people. You get a better deal.
Yep.
And
then they're fresh. You can cut them so they come whole. What I do is I take 5 or 10 of them and I cut them, and then I divide it to and do the freezer pack section bags.
And don't say I don't have fucking time for that. Oh, I'll just because if you don't have time for that, then I'm sorry, but you're retarded. You have to make time for that. You have to make time to prepare your food for your family.
Food prep.
You can go to the store and buy them individually from Costco and get shit stuff, and it's way easier, but it's shit. Or you can just spend an hour cutting your chickens, putting them in bags.
You can marinate them and then freeze them.
Or not. Or just fucking cut them, put them in as that, suck the air out and lay them flat and put them in the freezer. And then you have an easy meals all the time because everything's divided. And or keep a bunch whole. And then there's nothing better on a Wednesday morning, you put one in the slow cooker before you go to work. You come home and it's fucking done. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. So buy our fucking chicken. Shut the fuck up. Buy my fucking chicken. Okay? Just do it.
Please.
And buy more than 5.
If we sell out for this round for in June, we are probably going to be doing
we should be doing another round.
A fall round.
It'll be ready
so if you don't
end
get
of
in
August.
the first round, you can get in for the second round.
Yeah.
We
should be technically. I usually take a couple weeks break. And I probably get a second batch of chickens around the 15th of June.
Yeah.
And then they'd be ready around the middle of August.
Okay. So there you go. If you want on the newsletter, send me your email. You can message that on Spotify. You can set a YouTube or Instagram. That's also fine. As far as, so chickens, those are going out to pasture soon. We're going to shear Peggy tomorrow. Poor thing needs to get that weight off of her. Hopefully we'll beat our record of 40 minutes to shear her.
I doubt it.
I wish we had.
Are you sure that
it took 40 minutes?
But are you sure? Maybe not last time. I think last time it was less than 40 minutes.
No, the time before that I think it was 50.
Oh.
So we're doing better.
Oh.
So maybe we'll aim for 30.
Yeah, maybe.
Peggy will be just loving it.
Anyway, you'll get a video, I'm sure.
Yeah, anyways, I'll share that. We'll see how that goes.
So anyway, we'd love some feedback on the setup of this podcast because we are retooling a few things. And this is just kind of a quick episode today to just see if we can get this running how we
situated, lighting,
So tell us what your
editing, all
thoughts
that kind
are,
of stuff.
and that'd be good feedback for us.
And this summer we're going to be running farm to table dinners again. So July, August, September, probably October. So probably 4, maybe a brunch. That was good. Brunch is breakfast is our favorite meal of the day. So we might do a brunch.
I might do 2 dinners, 2 brunches, maybe.
Yeah, no,
Switch it
that'd
up,
be good.
maybe.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting that on Instagram as small groups, and it's whatever's in season. And it's pretty well, like, we do try to make it as everything that's in season from
If it's
the
beef,
land.
it'll be from our cow. If it's chicken, it'll be our chicken.
Dairy's ours.
Dairy's ours.
Fresh produce ours.
Last year we made a really nice, like a Greek style dinner. I made my own fresh pita bread, and we made our own tzatziki
chicken
from our
souvlaki.
own, from our own milk, and so anyway,
Roasted potatoes.
or from our own yogurt. But yeah.
So we're getting all the creative juices flowing with what we're going to be cooking, and also to see what's going to be taking off in the garden and stuff like that. So
and we put in a ghetto pool.
Yes.
We put in a pool, yeah.
Yeah, you got to share that. It's so cool. Ghetto pool. It's a stock tank pool, and it's, 3 feet deep?
I don't even know if it's 3 feet deep, but it's 8 feet in diameter, and I've been wanting one since 2020.
Oh my gosh, since we lived in the city.
I've had a Pinterest board of it for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. You got it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Manifested that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
And in other news, we also got a truck. Now we're really farming, because you can't have a farm and not have a truck.
An old ghetto beat up pickup truck.
A Toyota Tacoma. So all my clients I've been pulling in are going like, oh, is somebody here? And I'm like, no, it's ours. We got a blue Toyota Tacoma, and I love it. And it was a great find.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're really fortunate. We're feeling really blessed. Feeling really good, healthy for the most part. Focusing a lot on our health. That's kind of like just our focus right now is health, tending to our land, and tending to our family. Those are our goals right now. So sending you guys love wherever you are. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Peace out, Rabbit.
Okay, stay tuned. Thanks.